on Metroid 3 though, man. That's like one of the very few like Wii games that I'm just like, good God, this game is freaking amazing. Like I've played Metroid Prime 1 and 2, like, or not 2. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 is the one I did not play, and I played Metroid Prime 3. And I was like, good God, Metroid Prime 3 is so freaking good. I thought it was going to be a little clunky because of the Wii remote and like nunchuck controls, but good God, that game is really freaking good. And the fact that the Metroid Collection is on Wii, where you can play all 3 with the motion controls, I'm really tempted to play it that way because I was a little hesitant at first when it came to the motion controls, but that game, swear, man, it made me a firm believer that motion controls can work really well in a Metroid game, because god dang it, that game is really good. I mean, I'll say this, like, the motion controls, they're not perfect, but they work. They're not perfect, but they work. Hold on. Wow, this beat is groovy. Yeah, man. My Sims Kingdom is actually pretty fun. I'm liking it way more than I should. You're insane, my friend. James is like, it makes no sense because it's not in the movie. What's going on, Yasha? I wanted to add it to my Metroid games. Good, good. Do you guys have a copy of Super Metroid, by the way? Like an actual physical copy of Super Metroid? Because if you do, congratulations. Because that is a really good game to own if you have an original copy of it. If you do, congrats. If you don't, get on that, because that game is pretty god tier. It's pretty god tier. You're making homemade pizza. What kind of pizza are you making? Pepperoni? The works? Sausages as meats? Does it smell sweet perfume? Shut the pizza. Spinach Alfredo. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I shouldn't be saying stuff sounds delicious when I literally just had, like, I had lunch, like, not too long ago. I treated myself and my bro and my sis to some sushi today. It was really good, man. I had some friggin', I had squid and, like, noodles and rice and just, like, a butt ton of sushi. I'm just like, oh, I'm so fat now. It was good, though. It was delicious. Delicious. Who's bad? Not Super Metroid, unfortunately. Yes. The Super Nintendo, well, I was gonna say, the Super Nintendo's not region locked. Oh, yeah, it is. Their freaking cartridges are different. I was gonna say, down a copy of Super Metroid, I can send it to you guys, because people need to get on that Super Metroid life. But then again, I have like an actual physical copy of it, and I have it on my Wii U eShop thing. My bro gave me a slight idea to put some bacon bits on it first, so I put a few. Delicious. Bacon bits are delicious, man. I don't really know if they constitute as bacon because they're too salty to be bacon, but it does have that bacon-like texture, and it's delicious. Yeah, man. See, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish that I had the opportunity to. I would love to do like retro game shopping with you guys. That'd be freaking dope. Just do like a video series. It's like, we go game shopping. That'd be fun. Like hunting for games and stuff. It's like nothing in particular, not looking for super rare stuff. We're just finding stuff and it's like, hey, this could be fun. And it's like, it doesn't even necessarily need to be stuff for a video. It'd just be stuff like, eh. Shwa. In young girls' hearts. December, PAL version is over $100. Good God, girly. Well, then again, I mean, that's pretty much the price. Like, a copy of Super Metroid here, I think that just the cartridge by itself is like, I think the cartridge itself is like $60. But if you want it like in box and everything like that, I think it's like over like $100. Like clearly over $100. It's like $100 more. We just have the virtual console one, but I want a physical. Yep, you're thinking like I do. Like digital is good, is sometimes, but sometimes having that physical copy, it feels a lot better. It feels way better to have a physical copy. I will be the first to tell you that. Me having all the stuff that I do is like, yeah, I could get this digitally. Of course I could get it digitally, but something about owning a physical copy of something, just, I don't know, it makes you feel... Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Heck yes, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. This game is great. Once I figure out how to get the arcade emulation working, I know emulation, blah, 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 but as soon as I figure out how to get it working, I'm going to play the arcade version of Moonwalker on here. Because I want to get it running properly, and I want to run it at a smooth frame rate as well. Of arcade games run at 60, so I want to make sure that I can have certain arcade games. If I do plan on doing arcade games on stream, I want them to run at the proper frame rate. So no lag, no nothing, 100% smooth, buttery 60 FPS, because that's the kind of 69 US is like 80, 90 Australia. Ah, see, I need to learn about your guys' money. It's like what makes what cost what and how much costs what. Because I'm gonna be over there and it's like, it costs this much, and it's like, no, actually that's not a lot. And I'm like, really? And I was just like, I don't get it. You guys need to teach me the ways. Awesome game and music. Heck yeah, man. Moonwalker is fun. Because if you don't like MJ music, I'm sorry. You had a troubled childhood, and you were not allowed to listen to awesome friggin' music. Because I was one of those kids. It's like I loved Michael Jackson's music, and then I got word that there was a video game about Michael Jackson with his music in it, and I'm just like, whoa, hold on a second, I gotta play this. We have dollars and cents. I know, just the way you guys explain the way things cost, and I'm just like, my brain hurts. Oh, there it is. Stupid spider, get away. We dropped pennies in like the 70s. That sounds like a rap album. We drop pennies on them. We drop pennies on them. Sounds like I said panties. That's not appropriate. I need to get up there. How do I get up there? Always told me, be careful what you do. Around breaking young girls' hearts. Just everybody behind me, 'cause it's not a sweet perfume. Tell me what you do, and they're all the dog to do. I kind of almost want to play the Michael Jackson Experience game, like, you know, the motion control game. I'm curious to play that, because I mean, it has Michael Jackson music in it. It's pretty much the Just Dance game, but I don't know, because I hate the Just Dance games because I think they're stupid. I mean, it's my opinion. I can have that if I like. It's just, but I would really like to try it. I probably play the Kinect version, like the one that came out on Xbox, probably. My mom loves Michael Jackson music. Must be a cool friggin' chick. And I don't mean chick out of disrespect. I mean that legitimately. Because people who like Michael Jackson music, congratulations. Someday, you and I can party. Usually, just almost double Australia. Probably means the same as anyhow due to pays and such. Ah, I see. I see. Yes, everybody should love MJ, man. And I'm not one of those naysayers that's like, well, you know he did this and everything. Did you ever see him actually do any of that stuff? Like, that's one of the things that I will always stand by. Is like, people can say whatever about his personal life, all the crap he was like in like, you know, courtrooms for. I could give two flying shits about that. It's like, that's not gonna change the fact that Thriller is one of the greatest albums ever made. That, you know, that just, he has some of like the most creative and amazing music videos ever made. And just like, dude, he's an icon. You can't do that. It's like when people said that Elvis died on the toilet because he OD'd, that didn't make people stop listening and impersonating Elvis, did it? No. Because people didn't care. It's like, you can't deny someone's greatness by what people say about it. It's like, someone is only as great as how you see them, like, depending on how you look at it. If you look at it a certain way, someone might not see it that way, and I feel like that's the best way to look at it. And I was like, I feel like people who hate on him would just do it because at the time that was just the popular thing to do. Like, just make fun of him because it's easy. And when people legitimately, he's like, you listen to his music, you don't have to care. It's like, I don't really again, I don't care what people say about him or what they feel about him. He made great music, and like a lot of his music was a lot of how like my childhood was. I freaking love his music. I listened to it all the time as a kid. It was amazing. I would be one of those kids that I would put socks on and go into the tile rooms of my parents' house and stuff like that, and I would slide across the tile pretending to moonwalk because that was cool. That's what I thought was awesome. And all I ever wanted to do was learn how to moonwalk because I thought it was the coolest dance move ever, even though it was just walking backwards. It was amazing to me. Just don't like Bieber. I'll be honest. People rack on the Biebs a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, some of his music's pretty catchy. I'm not gonna lie. That's right, I said it. Some of his music is catchy. People gonna hate me for that? I don't care. I'm gonna like what I like. You can't hate a song or an artist just because of their personal or how they like present themselves. If the music's good, just like the music, man. It doesn't matter who makes it. That's like going to a restaurant and just because you don't like the chef, you're not gonna eat there. If they make good food, dude, you're gonna eat. That's what it's all about, man. Like what you like. Who cares what anybody else thinks? It's like, it's kind of like the subject with and his new album is catchy as heck. I get so mad when I dance to it. Yeah, it's like, I'll put it to you this way. It's how I feel about like, here's a good example. Like Taylor Swift. I can't stand Taylor Swift. I think she's just like, ugh. But as soon as like freaking Shake It Off comes on, I'm just like, all right, yeah, let's just shake it off. All right, let's do a little bit there. What am I doing? You can't help it sometimes. You can't help it. It's like if a song is catchy and it's like fun to listen to, it's like you don't have to hate yourself because you like it. Sure, you can hate the artist, but as long as you like the music, what's the point? You know? Just do you, boo-boo. You know? Do you. That's pretty much the best advice I can give you. Just do you. You know? Because I really don't think like an artist's life is going to change just because you don't like them. It's like, oh, it's like I hate on this dude, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh no, that artist is really going to change their life around because you don't like them. No, man, it doesn't work that way. Can't you like AIDS? Hey, man. Sometimes it's one of those things. It's so infectious that you can't get rid of it no matter how hard you try. So yeah. You don't know how it caught on to you. You don't know where it came from, but you know what? It's a part of you now, and you're stuck with it. So now every time you hear the song Baby, you're just like, God, why do I like this so much? But that you can't help but just bob your head along. Just like, God dang it, he got me. He got me. I mean, because let's be honest, we all like a certain song or something by an artist we can't freaking stand. There's no disputing that. It's like people can like preach to the world and say whatever, and it's like, I can't stand this artist, his music is crap, blah blah blah. But you know, secretly behind closed doors, they will listen to one of their songs and you're just like, you know, hum along to it, because everybody does. You know why? Because we're freaking human. If something sounds good to us, we're gonna like it. It's just how it is, man. And it's the same thing with like video games and stuff like that. Video games and movies. Like case in point, yesterday when I was streaming Sonic 06, we were having this, James was having this discussion with other people how he thought that Sonic Boom wasn't that bad when everybody's like, Sonic Boom's crap. How dare you like this game? It's like, dude, if he likes it, let him like it. It's not gonna change anything. It's like, just because he thinks it's okay and fun to play a little bit doesn't mean your opinion of it being crap is gonna change. People are allowed to like stuff. It's normal. It's human. It's perfectly fine. Nothing is gonna change. It's gonna be the same. You just know that someone else likes it. I got all real talk there for a second. I don't know why. I don't know, man. I just like when I feel passionately about something, I just feel like I need to like discuss it in a more mature style manner rather than just be like, hey! And just do the crazy thing that I normally do. That spider. Yeah, I don't hate people for what they like or what they do. I hate people who judge people for another thing. Yeah, don't judge something until you fully have discovered it and learned about it yourself. Once you get a full effect, then you feel like, yes, like, yeah, all right, I feel like I can judge this now. Then you can be all like, okay, this sucks, brah. I mean, granted, someone might not agree with you, but you know, do you, boo boo? Like I said, do you, boo boo? So enough about that. Getting all real with you guys, talking this, that, and everything. I gotta find the kids. Find the children. My score is pretty good right now, but it's like I ain't about making that score. I'm about finding these cheerings so I can get this level done. On the floor to the die. Cause Sonic, exactly. And again, the way James was describing the way Sonic Boom is and everything, was like he got me interested. I was like, I kind of want to play Sonic Boom now. I kind of want to try it because maybe it's like, yeah, it's got all the glitches and bugs and everything. It's like maybe it's not that bad. It's like I have to experience it myself. Like, I'm a firm believer. It's like I cannot, excuse me. I can't fully judge something until I've tried it myself. It's like you can't be one of those judgy Jasons and be like, this sucks, even though I don't know much about it. It doesn't work that way, man. You gotta do you first. Learn it, discover it. It's like those people who are hating on the new Star Wars movies. It's like until you see it, you know, judge it that way. And if you've seen it and you don't like it, then you know what? The world is still gonna rotate. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll just be known as one of the people that didn't like it. It's just the way things are. I can't find these last two kids. Get away from me, zombie. We got a few shiny Pokemans. Yeah, I saw you posted that on Twitter. I'm like, all right. Getting you them shiny Pokemans. Alright, sweet. Good on you. I still have no idea what the purpose of shiny Pokemons are. I guess they're just like bragging rights, but good on you. Good on you with the shiny Pokemans. Good on you. Like, the more and more I see people talk about shiny Pokemon, I'm just like, the more and more I kind of want to fire up my Pokemon game and look for shiny Pokemon. But it's just like, I don't understand the value or the purpose of having shiny Pokemon. This is like, they're different colors. Does that improve the stats? Does that like help their battle strategy at all? Or is it just, you know, a visual thing? Oh, holy crap, I didn't realize there was a friggin' door behind the waterfall. Ah. Well, this explains a lot. I love the Star Wars movie. I as well, my friend. I as well. The movie was very entertaining. But there are those people who claim to be the hardcore Star Wars fans that because a lot of like new age people and a lot of millennials and everything are liking their movie, tarnishing their wonderful franchise. They feel like they have to hate on this movie because people are watching it, because people think it's good. But I'm just like, dude, it's not a big deal. Let people like it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with like video games, man. Like all of a sudden, a person who doesn't play video games that much picks up a game, and all of a sudden is like, oh, this is kind of fun. It's like, no, you gotta know history. You gotta know everything about the game, otherwise you can't like it properly. I'm like, no, you don't. Just shut up. This has been nothing but a complete, just like, you gotta trust yourself. Be yourself. Love what you love. Talk about. I did not want this stream to be nothing but real talk. Yes, they are very rare collection thing. I mean, I don't understand the purpose of it. I really don't. I mean, I would try it, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know the purpose of it. Purpose that connects us. Purpose that binds us. That drives us. We are here because of you, Mr. Anderson. Because of you. I just started quoting The Matrix for some reason. Being a foil color card. Oh, okay. So it's like getting one of those like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or like Magic the Gathering cards or Pokemon cards. You're just like, oh my god, this card is worth so much money. When in reality, it's not worth spit. It's just a really shiny card, and that's it. I just need one more kid, and that's it, and I'm done, and I can't find him. This kid is... I want to say this kid's gonna be dead in the water, but I don't want to leave. I can't leave this level until I find him. How come Scatman doesn't have his own video game? I'd play that. Does anybody even know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Scatman? Scatman, beat up, pop. I would play his video game. I feel like his video game would be a straight up rhythm game. Just like you have to measure all the scatting and hit all the correct buttons in order. Scatman, the video game. I'd play that. I would totally play that. Straight up play a Scatman video game. I checked here. Yeah, I checked here. Ah! God, I'm freaking about to die. I don't know where this last kid is. And I died. Please don't tell me I have to find them all over again. Please don't tell me I have to find them all over again. Okay, good. I was a little worried there. Okay. We'll start at the bottom floor. Start at the bottom floor and then work our way up. Okay. No kid in there. There it is. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Okay. Run, Bubbles, take me the way. Take me. I guess I gotta go this way. Ah, I can't make it. Oh, there we go. Ah, Shinmona. Jerk to beat. machine. Took across the scene. All right, I did it.
Michael.
Got your pizza. Pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. I think we're on the last level, or the last area before I finish the game. Which is pretty cool. We're gonna beat Moonwalker today. Moan, Shamon, on me. Alright. Me. Do. If I tell you that I'm on me, won't you stab my face? Hey, I'm fear. Ah! They got lasers? That's not fair. Well, this certainly just got weirder. What? Gonna lock you up. And a bone to mine. Hold on. I'm playing My Sims right now, and actually have been since stream started. You, my good friend, are just loving the My Sims right now. Ah. Again, man, you are singing that game's praise right now. It's like, you know, it's not that bad. Jump, Mike. Michael, jump. Need you to unlock your inner MJ. Okay. Okay, this is getting a little hectic. Like, I don't remember this part very well. I really don't. I don't remember this part very well at all. Continue! Jesus. That laser, man. Back like blackjack. Make me want to go to the casino, man. It's like Harvest Moon / Animal Crossing. Interesting. I move this?